Hello folks, appreciate your time. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you comment to the video, make sure you subscribe also so we can get you some help, so we can get you some good people hired and retain those people as well and get them trained. I got a great topic for you folks that I am introducing into this platform as well, and we are talking about creativity within the workforce. That's right. How creative are you when it comes to hiring these people? And most importantly, keeping them as well. How creative are you? Are you continuing to do the same thing as far as put up a hiring sign, talk about benefits, medical, dental? Maybe you may talk about a $500 sign-in bonus, which isn't a lot of money and is not something that they are really attracted to. Because if they was, you'd have people flying through your business. You know, you'd have people flying through your restaurant, your fast food joint, or your grocery store, or your retail company, or wherever you manage, or wherever you supervise at. But we know that's not the case. Wow. How so? Because it's the same thing that the applicants are running into. It's the same thing that people drive by when they come into your establishment. Nothing different, nothing exciting about it other than it's just another place, folks. So you must get creative in terms of getting these people hired and keeping them there as well, other than saying, well, I'll pay you $15. We know that's not working because there are plenty of jobs that are paying $15 and they are still understaffed. The good people are still being overworked. So what do you do, folks? Well, you have to be very strategic, and this platform and what I have will allow you to do that. So this video right here is just a small introduction for what I have for you. So make sure again you hit that subscribe button and become a member so I can help you. But I just want to talk about a few of them on the forefront. Most people, folks, are tired of working the 40-hour work shift. And maybe you say, well, I'm going to give you 40 hours, or I'll even give you some overtime. And we know overtime means time and a half. Well, the point is, or the issue I would say is, people have a family, you know, where they have kids, they're dealing with things at school, they have a spouse, or maybe they just don't like coming in all those different hours. And you may say to yourself, well, they just don't want to work. We can say that all day long, and that's another video within itself where we cry and, you know, do all that complaining. That's right. We as managers and supervisors and business owners do all this complaining rather than figuring out the problem, find out what the issue is. But again, people just may not want to work all those hours. So what can you do to negotiate that? Maybe they just really don't like the place that you have, but they understand that they need the money, but they're probably saying being without is better than having the money. See how tough that gets? People are saying right now it's better to just be without and struggle financially rather than work at this particular establishment. Now, you know times are bad when they say that. Now, I'm sure many things come to your mind. You might talk about politics, you might talk about them being lazy, and you may talk about government assistance, blah blah. Okay, it still is what it is. You're still being understaffed. All right, your great people who work for you are still struggling due to being understaffed. You know, they're coming in every day, or they're working on their off day, or they're working longer than they should. So the question again is, what are you going to do to be creative? Here's another one that I thought about right here. There are many people trying to open their own business, whether it's their restaurant, whether it is a tax business, whether it's a sales company, car lot, you name it, salon. The list go on and on, folks. People would rather do that, but they don't know how to do it. So they come to work for you, and they know they hate it out of the gate. They know they hate it. We can see it in their behavior. They don't even wait till they get off or go to the break room to talk bad about you or the company. They do it on the job. They do it in front of the customers. That's how bad it has become, folks. And that's, you know, another reason why they just don't show up. So what are you going to do about it? How can you help them get what they want so you can get what you want? Now, you may be thinking to yourself, I need them full time. I need them 40 hours or more. I want them for 2, 3, 4, 5 years or maybe more. And again, you continue to think about you. And that's why you're in the situation you're in. That's why you continue to have that silly hiring sign on your window with this signing bonus. And you talk about medical and dental, blah, blah, blah. And the people continue to drive on because you still stuck on what you want. You know, you have your silly little interviews. Well, they're not silly, but you have your meaningless interviews where people come in and they put on the fake smile because they know they have to do something. And they'll come to work for a day or two. A lot of times they don't even do that because after they leave the interview, they think about, man, I got to get up at 6 in the morning and work till 3. Or I have to close and stay to 8, 9 o'clock at night. You know, these stipulations, again, being without is better than working under those conditions. Even if you tell them you was going to pay them 15 or 16 or more. Even if you tell them that you're going to give them 2 and 3 weeks vacation, it's still not creative enough. And that's why they don't stay. So what about bringing some business experts in that will help them get what they want long run? And maybe you keep them short term, you know, and that's another video within itself to where I'm going to talk about the shelf life of an individual. You know, just like when you go to the grocery store and you buy bread and you buy milk and eggs, you know, you don't pay for it and put it in the refrigerator and say to yourself, well, I'll just get to it whenever I can. No, there's a shelf life on that stuff to where it will go bad. Well, the same is the case for employees. You know, they just have other thoughts going. Things happen in their life. People get sick. Children come in the world. People leave. All kind of things that have them excited at one point, and then they're not excited anymore. So it's time for them to move on. So people have a shelf life. So that's another video within itself, as I've said. But being creative, folks, is the key. Here's another one right here that may pick your brain a little bit. How about having them work maybe 2 days a week or 3 days a week versus giving them 5 days a week? When you give people 5 days a week, folks, a lot of times it's just too much. Maybe you hire extra people to work part-time and they can do what they love over here, such as build their own platform or start their own business, whatever they want to do, or take care of their loved ones. You hire them part-time for a little while and then let them decide what they want to do. Again, that's just another option. There's some things that I've talked to many employees about, and that's the direction that they are looking to go in. Again, we can't come in with our logic. You can't come in with your logic and say, I know they need the money, so they need to work more hours. They need more days. That's not the case. That's the reason, again, why you're understaffed. So this is just introduction, folks, on being very, very creative. It is the key to winning in today's workforce. It is a must, folks, in order to retain and keep good help and to keep those who are very, very loyal for you. Because I can promise you, those who are very, very loyal, they are getting very agitated. Their patience is wearing thin because of the company being understaffed. So again, hit that subscribe button so we can really, really help you. That's the way that you get help. You have to be a part of the team. It's absolutely free. Also, comment on the video some issues that you're faced with. All right. And then hit that thumbs up button because it helped the channel as well. All right. Thank you. And look forward to me getting very, very specific, folks. So signing off.